Behind me, we have an S-Class Kimberley Kruiser. It's a 2022, it's 6.5 meters, and it's got this additional awning on it here. So a rollout awning, we've done a few of these on the Cruisers, and this is like in that Carefree, Sunseeker, Sunblaster kind of one, and it's gonna roll out. They've got it up nice and high, mounts to the side, and we can pull these down as well as standard legs. So pretty easy, roll in, roll out on the body of the S-Class. At the back, now these are some of the custom things. You can see these people have really enjoyed it. So 2022, they have added a spare wheel at the back. It means we can have a bit more gear in the front. We've offset our ball weight by putting that wheel out the back here. Now we've got the same kitchen because they've gone with this type awning. They've actually made this custom in here, but the same sort of bench, yellow lights out here. We've got drinking water and general water, 120 liters shower water, 70 liters drinking, and 2 gray water tanks. Now a bucket out here is my best mate for my kitchen. 2022 is gonna have my 60 mil stub axles. So this one's got the higher GVM on it. So this one, a bit more load. You can see they've got some custom taps under there. So for draining and setting this up, gray water, straight for the shower at the back, 50 liters, 120 liters general, 70 liter underneath with an additional tap just to make it easy, and a gray water at the front for my sinks. But that 60 mil axle and the larger shock absorbers all through there on this 22. Now they've changed this stove out, but we do have a Bromix stove to go in. Lots of storage through there. Same big one there, big windows. So this is all the looks here. Now this is an interesting one just to see that these guys, it can be a little bit big of a step, and they've custom made this so that step is a bit smaller. And I've got the airbags up. We can adjust the airbags, and we've got a stool to offset not having a 3-step. Really interesting there, and some custom, great ideas, great features through this. Like all the Kimberley range, we have such good bones, such big chassis, such great design, and really easy to tow. But what we do is we improve over the years. One of the improvements on this unit is actually taking the original airplane lockers and putting the new hinges on. So taking this, instead of having the up-down lockers, we've now got new hinges to open that up. Now we have just scratched some fridge slides, fridges in there, but this is the kind of quality stuff we get in with this, is some of the stuff they've used that fits in here well. They've got a drill cordless for doing my legs. There's spares galore, some extra steps, things for the waterless toilet. We've got bags of flooring, ropes, pegs, and we also have in there electrical leads and a whole bunch of stuff to go with the van that fits in well. There's a shovel here, all pegged in to the front, gas bottle set up, and also in there was our satellite system. So looking back there, that's what was tucked in up on top, and it just shows off my satellite up on the roof of this one. There's my electrical leads, hey? So it's just a bit of this with my satellite system up there, running an Optus satellite. It's free to air TV that I can get in 90% of Australia. My standard TV antenna for my normal kind of outside the city, 60 kilometers. And if I want to check the weather, watch SBS WA or Channel 7 Darwin, I can get that all over the country and on that satellite and my smart TV inside. We've got the great big box here. And again, on this one, Mick hitch, double jockey wheel. We've got some accessories here for adjustable, but this is underneath here. My big box is actually going to be my 600 amps of lithium battery. So the Kimberley battery app, a 3,000 watt inverter. So that Victron 3,000 watt, 120 amp combi. So that kind of 120 amp power recharging those 600 amps of lithium gives this a powerhouse, running my aircon, running everything off that 3000 watt inverter. There's still my 40 amp DC-DC charger, solar regulators in there. Look at that, right and left. There's a bunch of little things inside this one you won't see anywhere else, but they're really marked if I'm standing at the back of my van. This is my airbag remote control. I can control it from here, powering it on, but I also can control it from the back, right? So I've got isolation switches, tubs. It is clean and tidy. I've got spacers, extra step accessories, whatever the world throws at you in off-road camping, this guy has an accessory that's gonna suit. Really liking just coming in to SEQ Campers. Lights in here, go up the box, lots of storage, lockable at the front, new hinges, diesel hot water. Yeah, really feeling, there's a bit to go through, all the extras that you can get in there. This is something to do with getting all set up inside the van. I wander into the back of this one. Again, 2022 has these great big windows, so I can go and click them up and up and up. On that click, I can stop. I've got my big block out blind. I've got my midgie screen there. They're a wide window, so be a little bit gentle with not trying to squish it down. Let the spring do the work, and then I can go and look through there. Now on this one, big batteries, so we're induction cooking inside. The Kimberley induction cooktop does allow you to use both units, but they level off when you have both on. So 2000 watts on one, or two of them drop down to 1400 watts each. Now switches, keep it. We are a 12 volt system, 2022. So everything switches here, water pumps here, and my fridge fan. I get this question a fair bit. When do I have this fridge fan on, Shane? I want to have it on when it's hot inside the van. It's hot, the fridge is working, leave it on all day. I don't have to have it on overnight. I'm cooking inside, great idea, microwave that, have that fridge fan on when I'm cooking to pull some heat around. Inverter, charger, running the inverter. So Victron's got a really simple on mains, on inverter, and I can adjust this here so that I'm trying to run a generator off a 120 amp charger is near impossible. Maybe 40 amps, so I can actually then turn this guy down when I set up my charger, and then I can turn it and run it a lot better. Turn your inverter or battery charger down when you're running off a generator, turn it back up when you're back on mains. Again, through Cymarine, we've got the power, 600 amps showing what we're using. We've got some ratings there, our 2 water tanks, and we've got some temperature sensors there, fridge and suspension sensors. So they're all on there, and we've got our little guy, which is from the marine industry, our little barometer. Now in the back here, what did we see? We saw the cupboards, highlight ceiling. I've got my aircon here with an isolation, 240 and USB power, all running off the batteries. A sneaky little one here with my reversing camera. Being a reverse camera, I can turn it on here, don't have to have it running all the time. So that guy is actually powered in through the unit. Nice, all looking really cool. How clean is this bathroom now? We look in here, shower, screen, and they've gone white cupboards inside. So we've got our little glass screen door there. Let's have a look how this guy's going. Look at that. Marine vinyl, so it's nice and easy cleaning in the bathroom. Washing machine, so this is my little clothes washer in here, and I've got this one here, the 2.5 kilo in on my washing machine with my little guys there. I can then click, lock that away, and give it a bit of oomph. Really liking the white clean look in there, lights through that. Into the lounge, look at this. This is gonna be like a sand color. It's got the diamond stitching in here, the teardrop table. So sometimes I'm feeling a little bit easy to get out. I can turn that around, can run it like that, like a table, and we've seen people do a few things here if I need some more workspace in there. This guy can actually be removed when I'm packing, and I can put it in the cupboard, and then I've got this big open area here. Now, a lot of these lounges will have storage under there, so I can remove that big boot storage under there, big window behind me, strip lighting, highlight lighting. This is our little Latin lounge, still a bit more cover, but I've got somewhere here, don't know if it's really close, but somewhere here to sit, put my boots and everything on there. When we're getting ready to jump into the queen size bed, I have no highlight ceiling, but bang, look at this. It is a great go-to switch right at the front here. Really makes it pop. I've got my UFO. I've got this kind of guy up here with my recessed lighting and all my little touch lights here. There is a magnet for my block out blind. Probably this one is good to know. My satellite is above this vent, so I can turn it on, but the idea is that when I close up my satellite, I do want to make sure that the satellite is, the hatch is closed before putting my satellite away. Like these little touch lights, it gives this reading lights and USBs, drink holders across the front here, and my magazine rack. Like you would have seen in some of these cruisers, I've got this guy here as a little bit of blanket storage. It's amazing how big and how much I can fit up in there. And then I've got some hats, books, and other things up in here. UFO, two little Sirocco fans. Oh, one on this side here, and lots of little hooks and bags all around this. So look at that on it, TV. Again, we talk about our storage, and we've got hanging clothes storage. I've got my bag for the TV, so I've had the TV unbagged, but there's a bag for storing that. Take it down for some off-roading adventures in there. Now, I do like the idea of me being able to hook up the TV on the satellite and watch that from the lounge. My Bluetooth stereo and my satellite controls are all hidden in behind that TV there. So definitely, if I'm not using this, this can go away into its bag. Storage under the bed, diesel heater, diesel hot water, and with my Bluetooth screen, there you go, the Furion Bluetooth screen, turning that on, all the manuals. This is a really well looked after Kimberley Kruiser single axle. You can see the care that they've taken, the things that they've made their adventures amazing, and we'd love you to come and see it. We're here at SEQ Campers near the Sunshine Coast Airport. Come and say g'day and have a look at this S-Class.